worship more the time. There was the king who owned the most special apple trees, whose broad apple made of golden. Every day the gardener had to call apple and hand it over to the king. One day the gardener told to the king that an apple was missing. The king was angry after hearing that, so the gardener sent his 3 sons one after another to watch the trees and found these words. 2 of them found asleep at midnight. Only the youngest son managed to stay up longer than his brother, who passed off at midnight and saw the thief. The thief was the golden bird. He jumped and shot an arrow at it, but the arrow missed. It just struck a golden feather. The youngest son took the feather to the king, but the king went home first because its good words were more than all the wealth of the kingdom. So the 3 sons of the gardener set out to find the golden bird. The 3 sons bumming of talking frogs, who gave them the advice to take a rest in a bathroom rather than a smart home. The 2 eldest chose the good house, so they followed the birds and their countries. The youngest son chose the best one and continued to quest. The first offered the youngest son more advice along the way, but he did not follow the advice. After he failed to capture the bird due to not following the advice, the youngest son was asked to capture a golden horse, but he failed. Then the beautiful princess, and he failed to do. He had 8 days to remove the hills if he wanted to live. After 7 days, he had done very little. He was hopeless. The first comes and helped him again. The youngest son goes on treating, but followed the first advice. However, when he came to his country, he forgot the final esquire of the forest. So he was flew down the bank by his brother. He knows that, but he can't get out the bank. Then the poor kept him once more time. He blessed himself at the poor man to come the kingdom. Then he went and told the king what to his brother did. They were seized and punished. He became the king and met the richest brother after killing the first, who has been lost many years. After that, they lived happily together.